Hello. I thought I was going to be able... I thought I had it set to where I can do it that way, but apparently not. Trying to get this set up.
I'm sideways. You can't do sideways with a phone?
I can. I thought I set it up to do that like last time, because we had it like that last time.
So what's wrong this time?
I don't know. I have no idea. Okay.
Give it a second. Yeah, got it.
Well, I like it sideways. How are y'all? There. Okay, so we have the computer set up so that we can actually be able to see if anybody chats on there. And we can answer questions and everything. Kind of sad that I can't have the phone sideways for this live, but it's fine. And also, can you hear okay? I guess I could turn on my volume to see. Let's check it out. Yep. Okay.
Anybody here?
Yeah, there's 3 people.
Oh.
Oh, we're one of them. So let us know where you're watching from, and we'll be chatting. Just waiting for some people to pop on. That way everybody can kind of be involved. And now we have 4. Hello, bienvenido. Welcome.
They're watching me eat beef jerky.
Yeah, he's eating beef jerky.
It's been a long, hot day. I'm hungry.
And also, it's raining here, so therefore the internet's kind of lagging.
And you might hear the tin roof singing.
Yeah, so let us know where you're watching from. I'm watching the computer right now so that I can see who's chatting and not, and we can answer questions. So far we have 20 people on here.
We're back to our old house in Mexico.
Yeah. Yep. So back in our lovely abode. Bienvenido. Welcome. Let us know where you're watching from. ¿Dónde está? Where are you?
Sunday sun.
¿Dónde están?
Y'all. Where y'all
Yeah.
at?
So, but we are just finishing up this whole week. It's been kind of a busy week. Nick's been working in the shop quite a bit.
Yeah.
So,
We got a load of tools today from the States. Toolboxes, tools, some personal supplies, electrolytes. We got a lot of good stuff today. And I spent the day organizing the shop, and stabbing myself with a screwdriver, and yeah, it was not, that part wasn't pleasant. But everything else was really good today.
yeah. So, contact number? What do you mean by contact numbers, Sandy? And then, what time is it for us? It is 5:50 p.m. right now.
We're in Central Standard Time in the U.S., but we don't have daylight savings time. So.
Yeah. So, And we're here in Mexico, and yeah, right on the coast. It is raining, which is nice because it's usually hot, but the rain gives a nice, just a refresher. I don't know how to say
Yeah,
it, but
it'll cool off tonight. Because it gets kind of hot around here, and it'll cool off, and we'll be in good shape
I
tonight.
hope if we can see it down there. So, let us know where you're watching from. We would love to know if you're from a different country or what. So,
Oh. Yep, we're getting ready for school to start around here. Almost everybody starts on Monday.
that's what we're a bit nervous about. That's why this is called a bit nervous.
Yeah. I've never taught before. And so Tuesday and Wednesday of next week I will figure out how many students I have and who they are, and then the following Tuesday I really start teaching.
Mm-hmm.
Getting the shop set up. I got a bunch of cleaning done today, and got to get my list put together to get some chairs moved in there for my students, and I need a whiteboard for writing on to show some things, and I think I'm going to use our projector to run some PowerPoint projections, and I'm in a pretty good place with my curriculum for the moment, I think.
Hey Jennifer, thank you. She said you both will do great. Appreciate that. I start teaching on Tuesday, and I'm teaching English, and I'll be teaching Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, and every class I have 5 students, except for my last class, which will be 7th, 8th, and 9th grade, and I'll have 17 students in there, so we'll see how it goes. I really don't have to speak any Spanish, but first day I'm bringing a friend with me to translate. That way they kind of understand what is expected. So, hey Missy, how are you? Welcome, welcome, bienvenido.
Buenas tardes.
Yeah, so the 7th, 8th, and 9th grade, 17 students in one class. I just feel like with the other classes being like 5 students, 17 is a lot in one class. So, I'm used to it back in the States teaching, but we'll see how it goes. I'm a little nervous on that, but I want to make sure that I do everything really well for them, because I want them to learn the best that they can, so.
And people around here are super excited to have an American teaching Spanish, or teaching English. They don't need a lot of Spanish teaching around here.
Yeah, I would not do very good on that.
But the school is advertising, doing literal advertising. Hey, we have an American English teacher. So they're excited.
Someone from the United States. So, and then on top of that, I have been tutoring adults, or I am tutoring an adult and will be tutoring more, so, yeah. But it's been pretty fun around here. Like, I've made some good friends here and learning a lot, so.
Yep. Learning a whole new language is rough. My brain still, I have trouble getting it out of my mouth, but it seems like when I'm around people that speak no English whatsoever, I seem to do a lot better getting it out of my brain, because I know that I can't cheat and
Yep.
talk English, and so it really helps.
Yeah. Yeah. That's one reason why, like, when you ask for us to practice our Spanish together, then I'm like, no, I'm not,
It's hard to do.
because I want to do it with somebody that is just a Spanish speaker.
Somebody
so.
that knows what they're doing.
Yeah. Missy says, love the sound of rain on your roof. Yeah, it is nice. Unless it's pouring down, then it's super loud and not relaxing.
It is a roar.
So,
And it doesn't have to be raining all that hard for that. It's just sprinkling at the moment.
yeah, so it is really relaxing right now. Will you have a translator helper with you while you're teaching? So, the first day, a friend of mine is going to go with me, and so for each class, I'm going to have her help translate my expectations and what's going to be planned for this year and everything. And then after that, it's all going to be English. They're going to come in and they're going to have to try to understand. It's easier for kids than it is for us adults. So, yeah, that's how it's going to work. I can speak Spanish, but, and I probably will a little bit just to practice, but they're learning English. That's the whole goal, is for them to learn English and to be able to sit around and just talk in English together, so no, I won't, not after the first day. There will be, I guess their homeroom teacher in there, for if there's any behaviors, anybody gets sick or anything like that, that teacher will take care of those kids, and I just continue teaching, so, yeah.
And I might have somebody the first day or two help me out. But, the trade school director wants to just throw me in there and figure it out. He said it's the quickest way to learn, and I don't doubt that, but it makes me a little anxious.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Yolanda. How are you? Welcome to everybody that's come in. Let us know where you're watching from. We know we have some people from the States. So.
At least one.
2.
Oh.
Jennifer's here.
Oh, Jennifer's, yep.
Mm-hmm.
At least 2.
Yeah. So, and tonight after the live, we are actually going over to another home to go and hang out with some people that we just met, and we're gonna play some games, I guess. Yeah.
The Canadians. We've been around them for, well, really, we've been around them for a year now, or almost a year now, and
They live 2 houses down.
we've not spent any time with them at all. And I fixed their car the other day, and they are super excited and wanted to treat us to a meal and just have us over to, fellowship together or whatever.
Yeah. So we're gonna go do that, and then tomorrow we're actually going back to Puerto Escondido to the airport because there is another Spanish school student coming in, and we have been asked to go pick this person up because there are other students coming in at another airport that's 3 hours away. So lots of people coming in.
Yep.
Which is awesome.
The Spanish school starts Monday too, but we aren't any part of that.
Nope, but we will be there. At least, I mean, I'm planning on being there for the
Right.
devotional,
We're
so.
gonna go for devotion and say hi to some people and
And get the coffee going for the first day.
oh yeah, that's for our teachers.
Yeah.
We keep them spoiled as much as we can.
So, yep.
And it's oozing. I stabbed myself with a screwdriver this afternoon working in the shop. I was trying to pry something apart and the screwdriver slipped, and so I kind of gashed one finger a little bit and stabbed the other one. So
Yep.
it doesn't feel great.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel as bad as I expected it to.
And then also we got a lot of things from the States. After the other couple came back, they brought back a bunch of stuff for us. I have some children's books. Yay! So I'm so excited about that because I had asked for some.
And we got some seasonings, got some electrolytes, got a bunch of tools. Most of this trip was stuff for my shop, so I was pretty excited.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
There's an orange bird outside our window.
Right, where is it at?
Now it jumped behind the wall. I can't even see it anymore. It
Very
was
cool.
pretty.
So, any questions or anything?
That one's way behind.
I know.
This one is.
It's my laptop. It's hooked up to the internet, and the internet's not great.
No, mine's hooked to the internet right now.
But you're also going to have to tell someone.
That's
I
true.
think that's part of it. Yeah, so. So, yeah. No questions? Do we
Yeah, where's-
have any Spanish speakers on here?
I was gonna say, where's our chatty people? Usually we have chatty people on here.
We need to practice our Spanish, so any Spanish speakers on here?
Oops.
So, and we know where a couple of you are from, not anybody else. So let us know where you're watching from.
Oh, it's hard to focus on the camera when we have two screens going on here.
We're checking for the messages, any comments or anything. So. But yeah, so other than that, that's kind of about it. I see the orange bird now. It's up there. I have been taking people to Rio Grande for several things, and then I got to help with watching our friends' kids, and then got to help take another friend's kids into town to get their uniform for school and stuff. So been enjoying that and driving to Rio and back. So, Angelica, hello. She says, "Hey guys, ya están de regreso a su casa." Sí, sí. Estamos en nuestra casa.
Sí. We spent last night here,
Mm-hmm.
and honestly, I think the air conditioning, sleeping in the air conditioning in the other house was making me horribly tired during the day. Because last night we had no air conditioning, we just slept here. And I didn't struggle today like I've been struggling. So, I think sleeping in air conditioning really messes you up when you're trying to get used to the heat. So,
Yeah.
but today was a really good day. Plus, it was like Christmas because we got all the stuff from the States. So, you know, that does make it better.
Yeah. So glad. Got some sheets now. I mean, we already had sheets, but this is 100% cotton sheets. So that's nice to have some new sheets.
Somebody spoiled.
Spoiled.
It's her.
It's just more healthy.
This one.
More healthy to have 100% cotton.
That's probably true. But we also got a new mattress. It's not new, but while we spent the 6 weeks in that other house, we got a different mattress, and it is so much more comfortable than our old one. Our old one was terrible.
Yeah, the old one you can feel the springs poking through.
Yeah.
No, it hurt my hips and my back.
And I told our Spanish school director about it, and he said, "You should have said something sooner. We got lots of mattresses," and then he threw that one in the trash. It was that bad. We should have asked sooner,
Yep.
apparently. But now we have a good, comfortable one.
Yeah.
I actually slept pretty good last night. I woke up a few times. But
Yeah. I slept really good. I did wake up tired. I don't know why. But it's all good though. Está bien. So.
That's her philosophy down here. Está bien.
Uh-huh.
Whatever happens, está bien.
Yep. That's how it works. So.
It's okay.
Hola, Samantha. She says, hola, hola. I always watch you from Santa Barbara, California. I love all your posts and videos. I live in Sinaloa, Mexico for 17 years. My heart is there. God's work brings us all together. Blessings. Gracias, Samantha.
That's 2 states northwest of us.
Nice.
Sinaloa, it goes Oaxaca, and then Guerrero, and then Sinaloa.
Ah, okay.
So,
Very cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. It seems to be that hearts end up here in Mexico, for sure. So, and Helica, oh, go ahead.
oh, I was gonna say this certainly isn't where I had ever planned on being, but I certainly do love it here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And Helica says, está bien, es buena respuesta y muy positiva. Sí. Yep. Sí. Siempre positiva. Está bien. When you were talking about me always using está bien.
I know. I struggle.
In the States, you can ask him, like, before my son died, you can ask him what kind of person I was.
Always positive.
Yeah.
She's getting that back.
Yeah.
It just takes some time.
Yep. It does take time. It's been 3 years now, so I'm finally. Every time I say I'm finally getting better, I end up getting sad again. But no, I do feel like I'm getting better. So, I mean, the grief is always going to be there, but está bien.
It doesn't have to be debilitating. So.
No. So, Samantha says you are never the same once you have lived in rural Mexico. Ah, see. You are both appreciated anywhere God puts you. Yes. As you are too, for sure. You know, definitely. God is the one who just, He knows where we belong, for sure. You know, so.
I've been super anxious about this since day one, really. And now we're finally at school time, and I'm still nervous about that, but every day I feel a little better about it. And I don't know, it'll work out.
Yep.
So,
So if y'all can definitely put us in your prayers for beginning the school and everything, that everything goes smoothly and all that, that would be amazing. So, and Helica, I'm so sorry to hear about your son. You are very strong. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. It's not easy. It is not anything that will ever be easy for anybody.
that was a rough year. We lost her son, and then we lost a friend of ours in December of the same year, 5 months later. And then 5 months after that, we lost another friend. And actually 5 months after that was, between 5 and 6 months was when the guy from theater passed as well.
Yeah.
So there was 4 people in the matter
Another
of
friend.
less than a year and a half.
Yeah.
Or, yeah, less than a year and a half that all passed. And I don't know. I think that helps push us to be ready to do something like this. I don't know. You start to realize that you never know what's going to happen tomorrow. So you gotta get up and do what God wants you to do while you're here.
Yeah. Can't sit around and wait at all, because I mean, tomorrow might be the day that it's time to go, and you think back and you're like, oh, did I do what I was supposed to be doing, what God wanted me to do, you know? So yeah, it really opened up our eyes as far as, you know, life is short.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Life is short, and it opened our eyes to that. And okay, we need to start doing something. So.
We didn't plan on this being something we were doing. We were going to move someplace and, go live some life. And then this opportunity slammed into us. And
Yeah, it was like God saying, you really need to focus on my people. so yeah.
but anyway, I learned more about the levels and how the teaching's going to go and everything today. And I'm actually feeling better now that I know how all of that works. So, gonna spend a couple of years training up who's gonna kind of take over the automotive training. Because as missionaries, that's the goal: is you train up the people that are going to take care of their own community. We don't need to be doing it forever. We need to
We help them by teaching them.
we help them by getting it started.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Getting it started, teaching them, and then once they understand and they know how to run it with the help and then just overseeing and stuff, then it's open for them. So, and that's the amazing thing about being a missionary. So, yeah, God will always send you where you need to be when you have blind faith. Amen. Definitely. It's so true.
Yeah, this one took me well out of my comfort zone, but now I don't know. I feel more comfortable here. Last time we were in the States, it's nice to be there and see people and, have some of the creature comforts that we're used to, but I was just stressed and anxious the whole time we were there, and it was bizarre how much better I feel here. I guess when God wants you somewhere, he'll put you someplace good. So
Yeah.
put you at peace where He wants you. I guess is what I'm trying to get out.
Yep. Exactly. Yeah, and this is definitely the place at the moment. So, yeah. And it's been really amazing. Like, it feels so good to be able to learn a different culture, to be a part of the culture, and just experience it and learn, with them and learn from them and everything. It's, I don't know, I love it. I'm gonna always say that. I love it.
And we're getting excited. The last 6 weeks that everybody's been gone. Everybody has been gone. The students are all back in their hometowns. Some of the missionaries have been in the States or other places. There hasn't been a lot of people here. And so you talk to the same 3 people every day, and it's nice talking to them, but it's nice when way more people show up. Which is funny coming from me because I've never been a social person. I like keeping to myself, but man, I'm excited to have people back. So
Yeah. Exactly.
it's good. Oh, I forgot to check on John today. He was feeling sick last night. I haven't checked on him today. Yeah.
Oh.
I need to message him.
Yeah. We should do that.
Sorry, squirrel.
We gotta check on our people around here when they're not feeling well.
Yeah,
So.
they just got back and he wasn't feeling very good. I was talking to him about his car and he said, I'm not feeling well, I'm gonna go take a nap. I was like, alright.
Yeah. So, but yeah. And Helika says, I don't think this is your last place. I believe this is only the beginning. You're probably right. Exactly. So.
I've already had a guy. Oh, speaking of him, he messaged me and I didn't even notice.
Oh. Buenas tardes. So yeah, definitely we will probably not be like, this is definitely not the last place. It is definitely the beginning for sure. I agree with you, Angelica. It's just yeah, I'm excited to see where God leads us and what the future has and everything. So I don't know.
I've
I'm
already
excited.
already had one of my missionary friends, which is funny. We used to go to church together. We were neither one missionaries, and now we're both missionaries. He actually started his whole own mission and everything. It's a big deal. But when he found out that we were going on mission, he said, "Hey, I've got just the place for you to come." And I'm like, "No, no, no. When I said we're going on mission, I meant we have a place to go." But he's already been after me to help them with their automotive program. I don't know if he's got somebody doing it now or what. But when I first told him what we were doing, man, he was excited. So who knows? We might end up in the Uganda instead of just Mexico.
That's a little further away. Probably the same temperature too.
Probably. I don't know.
I don't know what the humidity would be like there though.
I don't know. I wonder if we could look it up.
So, JH says, are you guys losing weight? Yes. We are. We've been eating better and not eating as much sugar now. So, yeah.
Oh, he has money for me.
So, yeah. So, how much have you lost? How much weight have you lost?
I've lost about 35 pounds since we got here in June. In 3 months, about 35 pounds. Which I was eating a lot of junk in the States. And
We were eating a lot of sugary
I
stuff.
cut it out completely,
Yeah.
and the weight goes down quick
Yeah.
when you get rid of that nonsense.
And let's see, I've lost about the same, 35 pounds as well. So, so and Helica says, stay in Mexico. Don't go back. Yeah, the processed foods and all that in the States, it's just bad. So it's not good for our bodies.
Although there's a pretty good, if we wanted to keep the weight on down here, there's a lot of good options to do that too.
That's true.
There's a lot of stuff that you can buy here that will definitely keep it on.
Yeah, but we stay away from that. We make sure to eat fresh food, freshly made food, and all that. The meat, going to the carniceria and getting the fresh meat there and stuff. So JHS asks, how is your mental health? Mine's pretty good. So
Better than it used to be.
yeah.
It hasn't been that long. How long has it been? 2014? 11 years since I was on a couch so depressed I just wanted my life to end. And that was the same year I just turned my life over to God and said, you gotta do something better, because I'm messing it up on my own. And that was the year everything changed. And so, yeah. Now here we are, in southern Mexico. That's quite the change in 11 years.
Yeah, yeah. My mental health is definitely a lot better now. After my son died, so 3 years now, and yeah, I've been like more motivated to get out and go do more things and stuff now. And that past 3 years, I mean, we did stuff, and I made myself go do stuff, but I wasn't really motivated. So, and now I am. So, yeah, it's all good. Está bien.
Yep, I'm glad we got this. You know, I've raised kids for more than half my life. And now, you know, I need more things to, you know, have some kind of purpose. You know, when I was younger, I was just living basically solely for them, I think, at that point. And even though they, you know, they're your kids, you have to live for more than other people. You have to want to live, I guess.
Live for God.
Right. So, it's important. I hope that came out how I meant it to come out.
Yeah. So, it looks like the chickens are getting ready to go to bed.
Yep, they'll be in our tree soon.
They get up on the stairs, and then they hop into the tree, and they roost in the tree for the night. So, and about this time, it's 6:20, 6:22, and they get ready for bed. So they got their own internal clock.
I'm tired. I didn't realize how tired I was until I sat down. I haven't sat down all day long, except at lunch.
Still have something at 7 to do.
I know it.
So.
We're gonna go eat with them and talk for 10 minutes, and then I'm coming back and go to bed.
Yeah. Angelica says Nick has blind faith, and God had taken to serve him. Nick has a big purpose in life.
I hope so. Because otherwise, what am I doing here? Thank you. Yeah, everybody's got a purpose. You just gotta find it.
Yeah, definitely. So how is everybody on that end, on the other side? How are you all? So I'm curious. I love like getting to know our viewers, and I love how a lot of you have followed us from the very beginning. It's just super amazing. I am so thankful though, appreciative, you know, that you have followed us all this time. Because sometimes I'm like, is this channel even worth it? But I've been noticing, like God's been showing to me the reason why we have this channel. So.
Yeah, we've gained some people down here through this channel and through the, I don't know if you're supposed to say the names of other apps. You know, the clock app.
The TT app?
Yeah, the clock app. We have a lady down here about to start Spanish school that actually found it because of her her other account. So.
Yeah. Yep. So yeah, she's here now, and then there's another viewer that's checking into coming down here, and yeah, so pretty awesome.
Check out that last comment.
Yeah. Okay, so JH says, I have written a lot of Christian Spanish songs and give them away for free. Mediocre at best. That's amazing.
Yeah, I want to start singing with in the States I sing at church. And I've loved singing my entire life. And I've thought about doing some online singing, but that just sounds like not my forte. But I would really like to learn how to sing some of the Spanish songs that they sing here and get into their worship, into the worship center.
Yeah.
Camp, Casa de Adoración y Música Profética.
One example.
It's the camp building.
Yeah. I would love to check out that music, JH, for sure.
Is there someplace we can find it online?
That would be very cool. So. Yeah, they have a lot of good Christian music that they're singing here. Of course, all Spanish, and it's just, I don't know. It's like, I can't even explain it, but you just want to just be in it. You want that music just to go flow right through your soul. It's pretty cool.
And even last June, when we didn't even know the language, I mean, you can just feel it. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah. So, not this Monday, but the next Monday, I believe, I might have a couple of clips of it for this time around. So.
Yep, hopefully. When we came here in June, I was introduced to Barak. Barak is a Spanish group, a Spanish music group. I don't know how best to describe them, but it's Christian music. I was listening to a bunch of them earlier today. And then I needed some energy, so I turned on some Skillet and, rocked it out a little bit. Skillet's good, loud, Christian music.
Yeah. Not my forte. I'm not about the loud, feeling like you're supposed to headbang music.
I think that the kids that came to the shop earlier certainly enjoyed hearing it.
I'm sure they did. So, okay, so JH, I see you said these two links will work, but I'm not seeing links, so I'm going to wait a second to see if they pop on. But Angelica, I want to go back to Mexico, but I'm afraid to sell my house. But in the States, the bills now are overwhelming, and not to mention the price of food. Yeah, I understand for sure. When's the last time you were in Mexico? And why are you afraid to sell your house? Are you afraid that you'll be like homeless or something?
We sold 2 houses to come here.
Yeah, you definitely did.
They were both ones that I bought super cheap, and I only lived in one of them originally, and then when we got married, we got the other one ready to go, and we planned on living there and hanging on to it for a long time, and then all of a sudden it was time to sell it and make it go away. And then we've talked about it in other videos, but we had 2 houses. We were here in June of 2024, and we had 2 houses that needed to go, and a car, and a bunch of stuff, and I was like, there's no way we're going to be ready to be back down here in August, starting in June. They gave us 2 months. In a matter of 3 weeks, we sold, in a matter of 3 days, we sold both houses. We had both of them under contract in a matter of 3 days. And it took us about 3 weeks to do it, and she sold almost everything that we put online to sell. Sold. There were 2 things that I wanted to sell that just didn't sell, and we could not figure out why, if everything else was going to sell. It was my service truck and our RV. We decided we were going to sell both of them, just cut all of our losses and go. Well, we were back for 4 months in the States, and we needed a place to live, and I needed to make money. Well, we lived in the RV, and I needed my service truck. So the reason that they didn't sell became pretty clear at that point. And now we have other uses for them, so I'm pretty excited to still have them both.
And God said, I showed you.
Yep. Every step of the way when I've gone, why? Why are we doing this? Everybody's probably seen that video. Why? Why?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's how it's been.
Yep. We don't know why up front, but you eventually figure it out.
Yep, things have been becoming clear. Whew. Can't make the
Yeah.
words come out in English.
Yeah. So since school is getting ready to start, my trip into Rio Grande today was just like it was busy there, busy. And I'm like, wait, I'm here in the morning. Why is it so busy? Everybody is out getting their uniforms, their school supplies, and everything, getting prepared for school. And I learned that one of the ways that people get ready for school down here is they have their class list. In the States, we have a class list to look off. Not the class list, sorry, the school supply list. And so in the States, for the school supply list, you go to, I think, is he here?
No,
Or, no? Okay. So,
I'm talking on here.
okay,
I'm talking to JH.
gotcha. So, in the States, for the school supply list, you go to the store and you look for it. And, okay, here's an item. Oh, where's this item? So you really have to go search for it and try to figure out where you can find it in the store. Usually they have a school supply area, but not always can you find everything on that list. Okay, so down here, you have your school supply list, and you take it to the papeleria, and you hand them your school supply list, and they're like, okay, duh, okay, and they get all your supplies together for you. That's just so amazing.
That
And
is handy.
so much easier, and I don't know how to explain it, but it's pretty cool. So, yeah.
JH, I put the answer to your problem down there. If you put a space before or after the .com so it doesn't turn it into a URL, then we can actually get to it.
Okay, Angelica says, I have been in the States for 50 years. Wow, yeah, that's a long time. I have only been in Mexico for vacation. Okay, but when I bought my house, it was very affordable, but now the house bills and food are insane. Yes.
Is she the one in California?
No, she's in Arkansas,
Oh,
and
I mean, it's expensive everywhere right now.
right, I hope I was correct on that, Angelica. I'm pretty sure I am. So, but yeah, prices are just insane everywhere in the States. It's crazy. I would say research it. Definitely, if you're wanting to move to Mexico, I would research, and there are affordable places here. And if you do it right and budget your money and everything, you can definitely do it, and you'll be just fine. So,
So if you come in, learn the language.
well, she knows the language.
Well,
Oh, you're talking to
I'm
just
talking to
anybody in
everybody.
general?
learn the language and learn the customs of the area, because it's important to the people that live here that you come in and embrace their culture. And that's kind of the problem that's going on right now. There's a lot of
The ginger.
no, I'm talking about the stuff going on in Mexico City.
Yeah, gentrification.
No, what are they? The protests. Protests is the word that I was looking for.
Or that.
The protests are going on because people are coming in and not learning the language, and they're building their own communities, English speaking, other European languages. They're building their own communities, and none of them are learning the language or the culture, and
They're just
driving
doing their own
prices
thing.
up, and yeah, and they don't like that.
I wouldn't like it. Actually, personally, I would much rather be the only white people here because I really enjoy it. I enjoy being part of the culture and everything. So yeah, she says she's in Arkansas,
Yeah,
but no,
good memory.
we thank you. We've made some great friends here, and then there are people from the States that have come here and stayed for Spanish school, and they're pretty awesome people. And yeah, so, but I dislike how some people are being though when they go down here to Mexico. It bothers me You know, I don't like it. I don't like how they're coming down here and not learning the language, not being a part of the culture, and just thinking that they can just do whatever they want, just like they do from whatever country they're from, you know? And that is annoying to me. It's like if you go to a different country, learn the culture, try some of their language, and be a part of the community. Don't be a hindrance. So, I could go on a soapbox about that.
Get off the soapbox.
So,
Oh, hey,
yes.
there's this indicator behind us that shows that we're not in the States. I've been noticing it,
What?
and I can't tell where my finger's at because it's not live at the moment. But this big carton of eggs up here, it's
Oh.
30 eggs.
Okay. Yeah.
That's like $100 worth of eggs in the States right there. It's not that bad. It's actually cheap here.
Da-da-da.
Cheap-ish. There they are. There's a 30 pack of eggs, and we spend what, $3, $3 or $4
figured-
on.
Us girls figured it up. It's like 3 cents an egg.
Nice.
So.
That's like $4.50. That's expensive.
I don't know.
No, it's not that. That's 90 cents. I have no idea.
Yeah, and JH said try this. There's nothing popping up. And Angelica, so yeah, nice weather. That'll be lovely. No, we're supposed to be here, but you should check it out. You should research and everything. So, for sure. Those of you that are in here, we have like 11 people in here. Who else is in here? Let us know where you're watching from. That'd be amazing to know where you're watching from.
Yep, sorry JH.
So-
I don't know what you're trying to send, but it's not coming through.
So JH, we do have a Facebook page, and you can probably private message us on there.
Yep,
So,
it's
um,
the same name, isn't it?
yeah, Nick and Neo Mexico, yeah, on Facebook page. So, you can go find us on there. And I think there's a link if you go to our homepage on YouTube there, you can find the link as well. So, Luis, you guys look more young.
It's because I shaved.
I think
actually.
you did. I shaved.
about 5 minutes before
I shaved
we
too.
got online. I shaved my face and I feel better.
He does look different when he shaves his face.
And I lost 35 pounds, and you know, there's a lot of good things happening down here. So
It's Dark Wolf. Hello. Christina from San Antonio. It's been a while. I haven't seen your name for a little while. I just got here. Why are you a bit nervous? Totally agree that you look better. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
So, San Antonio. Oh, San Antonio. Okay.
We're
Glad
nervous.
to see you here.
We're nervous because we're about to start teaching.
Yes.
I was working on my shop/classroom today, and she starts Tuesday.
Yeah. So we're nervous. He's nervous because of speaking Spanish and teaching.
I've never taught before, so.
Yeah, and he's never taught before. And then for me, it's just because it's a new school per se. I've never taught outside, only outside, and it's a different culture, so I don't know what their school culture is like until I get there and everything. So I don't even have a class list. I was told the day I come there is when I get the class list, and Yeah, so I'm just a little nervous because it's a lot different than the States.
And Tuesday, the day she starts, I have to present my class in front of all of the students, tell them what they're gonna learn in my class and everything. And then,
Then they choose which classes.
yeah, they
they're gonna-
choose which, because mine's an elective. It's not what they call it here, but it's an elective. And so they choose the classes that they want to try. And then, so like Wednesday, I'll get my class list of who all I have. And then next Tuesday, what would that be, the 9th, I guess, is the day that I'll actually start teaching. And I will have 4 classes this year. I didn't know all of this before today, or didn't remember all of this. So much information that I forget things sometimes. There's 4 classes throughout the year. I will teach level 1 4 different times. It's 8 weeks per class for level 1. And basically, in level 1, they take 4 different electives, and then for levels 2 and 3 in the Bible school, they choose which career path they want to follow, really, and that's the class they continue on in. And so, I'll have 4 classes this year, 4 level 1 classes, 8 weeks long, and I'll do the same class 4 different times. And then next year I'll have, once again, level 1s, but then I'll have level 2s, which is 8 hours long, 6 hours, 6 hours long, 1 day a week. And then for level 3, I'll have, level 1 class, level 2 will be 6 hours, 1 full day, and level 3 will be 6 hours, 1 full day. So it's kind of an interesting setup, but it'll be good. Now that I know how it works, I'm actually feeling a lot better about the curriculum that I've started. I think they'll learn a lot real quick. So.
All right. So Angelica said, "Don't be nervous. You guys know more about the subject more than they do. Just be yourselves, and in less than 5 months, minutes is what it says. You guys will be pros. Yes, less than 5 minutes. Perfect."
I hope so.
Okay. And then JH, if you do a search on SoundCloud and search Musica Christina, Lo Mejor de Soy, you will find them. Okay, we will be sure to do that screenshot.
I'm going to screenshot that right now.
Because I'm not sure the chats, I haven't, sometimes they pop up on the replay, sometimes they don't, so. Last week's did not show up. Anyways, it's 6:44, and we have somewhere we have to be at 7.
Now we have 2 places. We got to
So-
stop by John's and get
Okay.
cash.
Alright, well, that's right
I
across
like
the street.
cash.
So we'll walk over there and then walk across the street. Perfect. So we have 16 people watching. Hello. Welcome in, bienvenido, but it is time to go.
Yep, last week we went way over our time, and this week we just don't have time to go over our
Yeah.
time. So.
And we're still trying to figure out if there's another day that would be easier or better for us, because lots of people are wanting to do things with us on a Friday night.
Yeah,
so.
Fridays are getting hard.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna have to put it out there and say, hey, this is when we're going live, and it won't be a Friday probably. So, Jennifer, have a wonderful evening. Thank you, you too. JH, I have over 120,000 plays overall. Awesome.
Awesome.
That's awesome. Christian music getting thrown out there. Lovely.
Yeah.
That's great. So, but anyways, we're gonna say our goodbyes and we gotta get going. So,
Yep. It's been nice talking to y'all.
yeah.
Even though I've been a little scatterbrained tonight, but yeah, it's pretty normal for me. I say it's tonight, but it's most nights.
Yep. So, yep. We're excited to go and meet the new Spanish school student that we're picking up tomorrow from the airport. So, And keep us in your prayers, please, for school starting here for us. So.
Yep.
All right, Luis says, muy buenas noches, gracias. And JH, adios, everyone. All right, nos vemos, adios.
See you.
I gotta get up now to turn it off.
Now she's leaving me all alone on camera. That's scary.